So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So today we're doing the last episode for Stargirl of season 2, which is episode 13. So this is when we finally get to see Eclipso be stopped. So first it starts out with Courtney, Cindy, and Alonda and Pat going down there where Beth and Doctor the first Doctor McNider were at, what I guess is where her dad works, and she is, like, tries to go to both of them try to go to a room where their parents are being attacked by him, or like draining them or something, killing them, but they can't get in the room. So when the other four arrived, Eclipso starts like making them see like fake visions of, like, Pat sees himself, and he starts fighting a version of himself. Cindy fights like a younger version of herself. Alonda sees like the other Wildcat, and Courtney tries to hit Calypso, but she keeps like missing because he's making her see him in places that he's not. So Beth and the doctor both help them find by using the goggles to find out where he really is at, and let everybody else knows that they're not fighting anything there really. And so both Cindy and Courtney start fighting Eclipso, and the fight's really well going. It's pretty cool. But they both get thrown out the window, and this is when the genie comes and with the Chinese food back and give it back to Lakeen and Mike, and Mike wishes for and Lakeen wishes for Stripe to be fixed, and we see Mike comes down with driving Stripe and knocks and hits Eclipso, and the genie tries to electrocute him, and he throws the genie into Stripe and like short circuits it, where he cannot make it work again. And this is when Rick tries to like fix the hourglass, but he's not able to. So he goes and gets Grundy, and Grundy fights Calypso, but it's a good fight, but sadly Calypso like puts a big hole in Grundy, and Rick gets thrown back since he doesn't have his super strength at the moment. And this is when Calypso grabs Pat and threatens to well, and he breaks his arm. He threatens to kill him, and he wants Courtney to say she hates him. She does, and he goes after her and goes inside of her and makes her host. And this is when we see the Shade like save both Alonda and say both of Beth's parents, and apparently like all this darkness around like restored him or something like that. So that's cool. So this is when Barbara and Jenny go to get a knock on the door, and it turns out it's Sylvester Starman, and the three of them go down there and try to get Courtney back to her senses, and makes because when Eclipso has control of her body and the staff, he's able to like open up the dark realm and make it where he can absorb every person and take over the world, basically, and leave the world in darkness. But Sylvester like reminds her that you have light inside of you. You have love. So like Courtney like it kind of reminds you a little bit of Harry Potter when Voldemort was inside of Harry in the 5th movie, and like he shows him a bunch of memories about stuff. This is what this will remind me of, because basically Courtney does the same exact thing to get Eclipso out of her, showing her a bunch of her memories, and he gets out, and I guess that like wounds him. And last episode we did see like Cindy call Artemis, and Artemis goes and breaks both her parents out of jail. I don't know how they are not how their charges are gone. You just can't break it out of jail and not have your charges not come back to haunt you. So, okay, whatever. And but all of them gain up on him, and so Courtney shoots her staff at him. So does Jenny with her ring, and Jakeem tells the genie to turn Calypso into toast. He's toast. So they all attack him, and he turned to toast. It's kind of silly, but it's funny. So that's a weird way to get rid of like a very dark person. Hopefully nobody eats it. Hopefully just thrown into a trash can and never has to be seen again. So, or just tear it apart. So yeah, and Dr. Midnighter leaves and Beth tells him that you're told him where his wife is, and apparently he has a son who apparently his wife was pregnant with him when he disappeared 10 years ago. So now he has a 10-year-old son, and he officially passed down the title to her. So, yep. And looks like Sylvester is going to explain what happened to him, how he died, and now how he's alive, and stuff like that. He has a lot of explaining to do. Hopefully he'll explain that soon, because we saw him get stabbed. So how could you not be dead? So you explain, mister. Hopefully he explains next season, but he's going to train Courtney how to use the staff. And just like show her some tricks that she probably does not know. So that's pretty cool. And we get like some, and looks like we got like some of the bad guys staying in town, and we still need to figure out how Sportsmaster and Tigress are not going to go back to jail. Explain. I am confused. But they're explaining neighbors to Courtney. Okay, nope. And Cindy and the Shade are both staying in town, and they both want to help out. Shade explains to Rick that Grundy can come back to life. He's not gonna come back. Grundy is not ever stay dead. Because you know the poem, Summerlin Grundy, born on a Monday, risen on a Tuesday, so married on a Wednesday. You know that he cannot ever die. So, and we got two visions of next season. Cameron finds out about his dad. Finds about his dad being icicle. That his grandparents are probably gonna tell him. Looks like both of Icicle's parents, are both had the powers, because we both see both of them their ice turn ice, and we also meet Mr. Bones. That's all I know, that the person who might have Jenny's brother was Mr. Bones. So this episode was really great. I loved it, and this it was a little confusing at one part, but I'm not gonna hold that against it. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. So see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. Bye.